Yeah, that was a lucky roll right there. That would have been really, really bad if we lost the huge death stack over here. And we finished the siege actually, so that's good. So now let's see. We'll get the main army to sit here, and along with some of the auxiliaries to protect our tile over here, and I'll get the rest of the force to continue sieging elsewhere. So we'll do that. And because we have such a large amount of money, we're actually gaining 42 coins right now. What I can do is that, or rather, what I could do is I'll come over here and we can effectively combine some of our armies. And what I plan on doing now is that we have a lot of these empty divisions of troops. We're just going to consolidate our regiments, so we're effectively going to delete the troops that have 0 troops. And we're just going to do that over here as well. Reform our armies. Select our army, reform it. So that'll put our army modifier back into the green. And well, now we won't have 2 standing armies though, so that might be a problem, seeing as how we have so many generals. But I can always recruit mercenaries, and because our trade gives us so much money, typically mercenaries are a little expensive, and you do need to have an ample vast reserve of cash to fund them. But because we have such a high amount of income, I mean, I should be able to continuously buy mercenaries, and as they die and reconsolidate, we shouldn't really suffer any penalties from doing so. Let's see, when we raise this army, our income is going to go down. How much is it going to go down though? So let's see, does it split up mercenaries as a second cost? No, unfortunately. Well, it looks like it went down by 20 points or something like that. Well, that's fine, because this group of men is probably... these guys are probably going to get cut down anyways, so that's fine. French army looks like it's down to one small unit right there. Army du Nord is down to essentially nothing. The rebels actually have a bigger army than them. Great Britain isn't doing too hot either, and it appears that they are attacking us once again. Really? Is this actually happening? Oh, they are. They have a lot of regiments, as you can see, but they are getting butchered, and it looks like that is the end of the French army. Actually, wow. Very exciting stuff here. So our army, our 2 national armies are going to move out. We're going to detach some sieges, and because these forts are pretty big, earlier inside the game you'll notice that we had a lot of detachments for sieges with only 2 groups of units, but now, for some of the larger fortresses, we're going to use stacks of like 5, 4, 7 maybe. And I suppose the siege of France is going to start, and ooh, they're starting to rally their troops into a larger force. It appears that they still have some manpower. They still have some fighting spirit inside them. Let's see if we can optimize our armies over here. So, oh no, we're not on our own terrain. I can't change their leaders, unfortunately. Now, if they try to press into us with that army, they should just die. Let's see, we'll meet them. We have a larger force. We'll be able to win this fight. They have no morale. One army is destroyed. Perfect. Yikes. Massive battle against France over here. What I think I'll do is that I'll get our 2 national armies to maintain... Ooh! They solved the rebel problem, so probably France gave in to the rebels. If I go over here into the rebellion tab, you can accept the demands of the rebels and they'll go away, but they'll suffer some penalties from that. So either France has succumbed to revolutionaries, or it has succumbed to peasants or noblemen. Either way, they may gain a change in what's it called? Government if it is revolutionaries, or alternatively if it's nobles or peasants. Typically what will happen is that they'll suffer a negative tax modifier for like 20 years or something. So yeah, it's pretty hefty. Now what is France going to do again? It's going to attack us. They're going to get destroyed. Mow down again. Let's see what they've lost. They've lost quite a lot of men, but it actually looks like we suffered the most from that attack. Going to grab our army, reconsolidate it again, so that's going to lower our maintenance costs. And that is just going to go back into a detachment of, let's say, 5,000 mercenaries to just kind of replace the losses we suffered there. Really good stuff happened right here. So our sieges inside the rear continuing again. Mercenary columns are actually fine for attrition. Bring up some support and continue advancing down the coast. So the French army appears to be bouncing up here and down low. They appear to have a very low maintenance, seeing as how their army never starts out with full morale, but then again our army never starts out with full morale. So maybe it's because of the attrition, maybe it's because it's something else. Let's get the little corps over here to meet up with that army. Actually, our army here has been continuously resupplied with men from our reserve pool. We're gaining about 800 men out of the 3,000 some that we need, or 1,300 some that we need. So our manpower problems seem to be temporarily fixed, but after a few more battles that may change. Oh, have an option to help out our allies here. Maybe not. We acted a little too late. More colonial crap. Don't really need to worry about that so far. Just see how well this siege thing goes. You'll see that some of the European minor nations, Württemberg, Switzerland, Tuscany, they're all joining in here as well. Trying to nab a bit of land for themselves, but hey, whatever we can do to short out the French, we will do. Ooh, French death stack approaching. Let's see what happens here. We gained a level 3 minister for something. No big priority. Nothing big. Gain a level in administrative tech. They appear to be meeting us over here across a river. Let's see what they do. See if we can stall them out. Oh, going to meet us over here. Let them get engaged in battle. Get our second force to join on in. Take a look at the forces right now. So they aren't crossing a river this time. Bringing in an infantry heavy force. No cavalry. What do they have for infantry? They use the same type of infantry we have, so we're evenly matched there. But we do have the cannon inside the back, so these guys inside the rear are also going to be able to shoot unlike the French second line. They actually don't have enough troops to even form a second line. Gonna break them there. And we'll see how this really goes. So some sieges inside the rear is going to continue. French are probably going to try to make another assault here. Yeah. We're starting to gain a lot more troops. When our armies come in, join the fray. Come on, guys. Yeah, there we go. Another shattering defeat for France. Oh, we're just butchering their army, but we can't advance forward. I didn't even know this area was ours. Like, wow, the Incans here are doing their own little war, so I guess we'll get our expeditionary force to help them out, I guess. How good are we on the treasury thing? Still alright there. Let's see. Sieges are continuing alright. Could be better though. See, however, how many other people we can hire for formation of some other troops. Sieges are continuing quite nicely now. They're actually inside the positive percentages, so they're going our way. I'll reinforce them with some more mercenaries because we can. Going to try to see how this army looks. 4 mercenary squads. We're going to no, we shouldn't combine armies just yet, but we'll definitely continue the siege over there. There we go. France is going to make another run for us. Oh, where are they going? They're going over here. Oh, one of the useful things that we should have is a spirit decor. what that's going to do is that's going to allow us to use the forced march idea, making us be able to get our troops inside the fight so fast. That's actually going to be a really useful thing. So French is going to engage us. We're going to get our armies to join in the fight, and it looks like there's a little context menu that I noticed right there. Yeah, what is this? Ah, I see. All up over here, French. Their troops are essentially bled out. They have like 40-some men inside each of every single, in the majority of their regiments over here. They are actually also using a lot of mercenaries going across the river. They're going to be wiped out once again. Another great fight. Our allies are busy capping provinces, so that is going to reduce the French's ability to continue fighting this war. Speaking of the ability to fight this war, let's take a look at our stats here. So war exhaustion for both me and France are both at 6 point something. The two other factions, along with France, are inside the really deep zones, so that is very, very good. France is being blockaded to an excess. Great Britain is alright, they're still continuing. Our war exhaustion is, yeah, we are still good. France's enthusiasm is low, so that is good. That is excellent news. Now I think we're going to have to combine our armies here because we're starting to lose manpower once again. Fighting those meaty grinder battles, but in a little bit we should have that military power used to buy us that tech, which will be nice. I think I'll end the episode right here. I'll just continue off, simply because I want to split the videos into smaller bits.